You have this experience in your life, Aquarius, that they're just like, whoa, that's way over my head. You know? And you're afraid that it scares them. Hi, Aquarius. Welcome to my channel. So this week, what we are going to do is we are going to do a reading on whether this person that you have in mind, you know, for this relationship, be it friendship, romantic, whatever, if they are a true friend or a false one. So pick that person that you want to check that on, you know, that one where you're just like, maybe? And then let's see how it goes here. So we're going to do this here. I do also want to note, you know, while I am shuffling these, I will be doing weekly, like, energetic, you know, all signs check-ins for things on top of that, as well as, of course, like your monthlies and stuff like that, too. So check in for those if you're interested. But also for these, you know, these true friend or false ones, check your sun, moon, or rising sign, or any other prominent placements. That way you can get the full picture or find something that potentially resonates with you. So, all right, Aquarius. So this person that Aquarius is thinking of, is this person a true friend or a false one? Let's see. For Aquarius, true friend or false one, please. The one that they are thinking of. All right. So, what is it about this person that makes Aquarius question their loyalty here? What is it about this person that makes Aquarius question it, please? All right, we've got Page of Pentacles, Six of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. So it's like this person, what you see, now this is through your own filter, right? And so it doesn't necessarily mean that they actually feel this way, but what you see and how you perceive it is that it's like they're 1 foot in and 1 foot out. That's what it's like. You know, with this Page of Pentacles here, it's not a lot of effort towards everything here. Sure, it's a little something, you know, as far as like, you're just like, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like a lot. It's a page. It's the lowest of the court cards. So it's a Page of Pentacles. Sure, it's Pentacles. It could be, you know, something else like Page of Swords or something. But since it's the Page of Pentacles, there's a little bit of effort, you know, that's put into the relationship. At least that's how you perceive it. And like with this Two of Pentacles, it's like, it's like they have 1 foot in, 1 foot out. They're like, I'm not sure. And with this Six of Swords right here with it, which traditionally shows somebody moving on and moving away from what they deem as chaos. So I can't help but wonder, Aquarius, if you kind of feel like you're too much for this person. I can't help but wonder if you feel that way. You're too much for this person, so they're going to walk away. So then, like, that kind of leads us to the next card here. So, you know, are the doubts within Aquarius due to their own fears of being unloved? Their own fears or issues with potentially not being worthy or unlovable. So is the way Aquarius is seeing this, is it due to their own fears of being unlovable, please? Almost. Need to flip out. There we go. We've got a lot here. Interesting. So the Hanged Man came out reversed here, but the rest of the cards came out right side up. So we've got Queen of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Queen of Cups, and the Hierophant. Ooh. Okay, so I'm going to say three very powerful cards, or very powerful cards here. I'm going to say with this stuff here, I don't think that has to do with you. I don't think you have an inherent feeling of unlovability. But with this Hanged Man that came out reversed right here, you are trying to see things from some other perspective here. You are really working on that. I feel like you've turned yourself around when it comes to how you view yourself. And this is relatively recent. Like, I'm going to say last year or two. Relatively recent that has come out for you. That that you're trying to see yourself from a better light. You're like, I just have standards. Which you do, which is great. But you're trying to also keep your feet on the ground too, I feel like. You're trying to keep your feet on the ground. As a fixed sign, fixed air sign specifically, I can see why you want to keep your feet on the ground, because sometimes you can get lost up and go floating away, right? And I get it as far as that's concerned. And so you have discovered in your past that you are your own worst critic, and you get in your own way far more than anybody else does. And that's a plane. So you get in your way far more than anybody else does. A lot of overthinking, a lot of that stuff. So you're getting better about that. So in this situation of what you're looking at this person, you're just trying to stay grounded. And it's not specifically coming from like, am I a lovable type of place? It's not coming from that. In fact, you're actively trying to avoid feeling like that. Actively trying to avoid feeling like that. Okay, so let's move on here. So does this person make Aquarius feel uncomfortable out in public, or like, ostracized or, excluded while out in public? Does this person make Aquarius feel uncomfortable or excluded while out in public, please? Let's see here. All right, Aquarius. Does this person make them feel uncomfortable? We've got the Lovers. Yeah, so I'll say no. No, you actually feel pretty close to this person. In fact, you feel a pretty good, strong connection with this person. And with this connection, though, that's what's making you nervous. You're afraid to invest in something that could break your heart. Really, you're afraid to invest in something that could break your heart. And so, so has this person ever violated Aquarius's trust or betrayed trust for Aquarius, please? Has this person ever violated or betrayed Aquarius's trust? We've got 5 of Cups, 4 of Cups, and 7 of Cups. Wow. Look at all these cups. It's like this person, has said to you, they're like, I don't know what to do with you. I don't get the feeling. Yeah. Okay. So, I don't get the feeling with these cards that they've betrayed you. However, what I do feel like is that you may have shared something with them from your past, as far as like something deep down, for you. And they feel like they can't help you with it. They're like, I don't know what to do with that. That really sucks, and I want to help, but I don't know what to do. Like, there's two, like with this 7 of Cups here, it basically talks about like, we could see about talking to somebody else who maybe knows better, because it's like, I'm not sure what to do here. I'm not sure what to do. It's like, for this 4 of Cups, it's like, I want to help, but I'm kind of like, I don't know what to say. So it might be something that's pretty hard because of this 5 of Cups, disappointment and that kind of thing. Feeling kind of Like it's a very emotional topic. That may be why you think that you're too much. That may be why you think you're too much, because you have this experience in your life. You have this experience in your life, Aquarius, that they're just like, whoa, that's way over my head. You know? And you're afraid that it scares them. But in feeling like, you know, these cards right here, I don't feel fear. I don't feel fear. I don't feel... you know, I do feel a little bit of, well, I need to leave Aquarius to do their thing, you know, do whatever they need to do. I do feel that. I need to let Aquarius do their thing. I need to give them space. That's what I'm looking for. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay. I need to give them space to handle whatever this is. I wish I could help them, but it's not up to me. That's the feeling that I get. And you are still in the space of feeling a little bit of shame. I'm going to call it shame. It's not quite shame. It's that deep shadow type shame. You know, like, I've got this issue and I'm working through it, but you know what? It still kind of sucks. You know, that kind of thing. So it's like you're working through it and your own concerns about that issue in resolving those things. Boy, this is specific. In resolving those things is what's making you question whether this person can handle you or not. 10 of Cups. This says that they can. 10 of Cups says that they can handle you and they want to be there for you. But they seem to really understand that it's not their job. Does that make sense? That makes it sound a lot harsher than I really want it to come across. They understand that this is something that you got to do. This is something that you got to work through. Page of Cups, 4 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 3 of Cups. Yeah, I was just going to say that maybe, you know, if you ever wanted to, you know, see like a therapist or something like that, that would be something that would probably be helpful. Or someone who can help you work through shadows, someone who's, you know, skilled at it. Somebody who's recommended. Because there's a lot of, like, crap out there. There's a lot of people that are just making money off of people's pain. Strength. Okay, let's go to the next one here. So... I haven't asked the question yet. You're talking before I'm even asking, dude. Okay. So, I'm looking at my notes, sorry. Does Aquarius give more in this relationship than this other person? Does Aquarius feel like they give more in this relationship? Ace of Swords. Okay, so yeah, you do feel like you give more. Part of the reason why you're just like, they're in or they're out, you know. You do feel like you give more. I think what it is that you've given your truth about who you are and like deep down. You feel vulnerable about it. You feel vulnerable about it for sure. You're like, boy, I've told them all this stuff, and boy, it really gives them deep down access to how I deep down am. And it scares you. It makes you nervous. You're like, but I feel like you feel like this person hasn't given the same type of deep feelings and deep issues and stuff like that. You feel like they haven't, and they may not have, you know, because some, you know, everybody has their own timeline on when they feel comfortable, you know, sharing those things. Yeah, because you feel like you've shared more of who you truly are than you think they have, as far as like those emotional depth things that really hurt. When someone shares their pain, and not gives their pain or anything like that. That's not what I'm trying to say. When someone expresses like what kind of pain you've been through in your life, you feel like you've expressed a lot of that and they have not, as far as like their issues and stuff like that. So you may be feeling kind of a little bit one-sided because of that. But what I feel like from this person, Aquarius, what I feel like, this person tends to be a little bit more aloof about things. They tend to be a little bit more aloof about things than you are. I'm laughing because it's like, well, Aquarians are usually far more aloof than most people. But you're not. And so, shoot, my son's not aloof either. My son's an Aquarius. But he's got a Scorpio moon, so he's all kinds of emotional. Poor kid. Anyway, so this person's kind of more aloof. They've got a little bit more walls up. But also, the fact that they seem to understand that they are not the ones that can help you, the fact that they understand this, shows an emotional maturity about this person. It really does. Because someone who has that kind of emotional maturity usually has worked through a lot of their stuff. So a lot of times these people need to be reminded about what their old issues were to be able to talk about them. So I'm sure it'll come up eventually, and they'll probably be like, oh yeah, I've had this and this and this and this. And I've gotten over that stuff a long time ago, which is why I don't even think about it. I don't even think about it. And it's not a denial thing. It's just one of those, when you review your shadows in full, when you review all of your old traumas in full and you investigate everything in full, it takes away the trigger pain. And when you take away the trigger pain, it doesn't come up in your head anymore. So that's the way this person feels to me. Whew. Yeah, judgment. Judgment. Yeah, they've made some major changes in their own mental aspects of themselves. All right, let's do the last one here. Would this person help Aquarius if they're in trouble? Would this person help Aquarius if they were in trouble, please? Three of Swords. Three of Swords. It's kind of looking like a no. But what echoes in my head is a depends on what it is. Something about addiction's coming up in my head. Something about addiction. I don't know if it's on you or on them. Maybe somebody's fighting an addiction of some sort. And I feel like this addiction would get in the way. If kind of like the feeling that I get is that if the addiction is involved in whatever trouble, if the addiction is involved in some way, like either it's your addiction, Aquarius, that's got you in trouble, or if you're in trouble and this person has an addiction and they're just like, I can't do it because I'm high as fuck, that kind of thing. Whatever it is, I'm just saying it's something like that, where there's an addiction that would get in the way. And it would break your fucking heart. It would break your heart. This person has good intentions. Yeah, I can't tell if it's whose addiction it is. I can't tell. So how, take energies as it applies. So, because I feel like, what I feel like is that you would depend on this person for something that they feel like they can't handle. And if that has to do with an addiction, they're like, no, I don't have the credentials to be able to do this. So like I said, it depends on the type of trouble. Boy, this felt kind of like, sad. So I hope this helps. I hope this helps, Aquarius. But yeah, so this is what I've got for you this week. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you check in for like the weeklies and the monthlies, and I'll see you next time.